twit.
But sea monkeys!
Today we exercise the tumor in the distal stomach. We exercise the tumor in the distal stomach.
What is the distal stomach?
Right there, apparently. In tests from 2 years ago, it was small.
What is the distal stomach?
Well, it's grown rapidly and started to hemorrhage. It's always hemorrhaging with them.
Okay, I found
At this rate, might become malignant.
Oh man. Biology.about.com.
But of course, biology isn't real science, according to Mr. Ward. So, after talking with Mr. Laurie, we decided to remove it. There is one objective to this operation: exercise and remove a tumor from the distal stomach. That is all. But you need to use the Powell procedure to remove the tumor.
The distal stomach, composed of the lower body and antrum, develops strong peristaltic waves of contraction that increase in amplitude as they propagate toward the pylorus. These powerful contractions constitute a very effective gastric grinder.
Now, how much of this do you actually understand?
There's a pacemaker
The
in
word "the."
the smooth muscle of the greater curvature that generates rhythmic slow waves from which action potentials and hence peristaltic contractions propagate. I don't know what...
Drain the tumor's cytoplasm to decrease its size. Then, when you excise it, the cells can't
So I'm assuming it's here, like shoving things into the intestine?
Or, yeah, fuck it.
Or
Then
actually,
the cells
like,
can't
squishing the shit in your stomach?
Smaller incision.
It's like... think lower stomach at this point is pretty much what it's saying.
Now begin the operation.
Work quickly, mistake. I feel like I'm watching fucking...
Understood.
Objection!
Objection.
I feel like this is
Overruled.
fucking Ace Attorney right now.
Overruled.
Like, just, that's what this reminds me of. Alright, I know what we're doing after this.
After the dollar menu? Time limit? Yeah, I was a little over a minute last time.
Yeah.
Get operation.
This will be a
Laparotomy. I assume that's like incision.
What is a laparotomy?
Okay, check it out.
Laparotomy. A laparotomy is a surgical procedure involving a large incision through the abdominal wall to gain access into the abdominal cavity. It is also known as ciliary.
Oh, hey, look.
Ciliatomy. We're gonna treat a tumor, but
our faces. We opened his stomach. You should be recording this because I'm doing fan movements.
Yeah.
We opened his stomach, stuck our face in, have our tools right there. We're like,
and you're just like
destroying our mic stand.
You're like,
You know what I should make next year in vocational furniture?
What?
A mic stand.
Yeah. I totally just tore off the pop tab again. I don't know why I keep doing that. I've done this to like the last 3 cans I've had.
I'm gonna stab you in the heart.
Touch the bottle.
I'm gonna
slide it upward.
I'm gonna stab you in the heart with this adrenaline needle.
Vitals are stabilized. Now we can begin. At first glance, it looks like nothing is wrong.
Actually,
however, there's shit in the lower stomach. We'll need to use the ultrasound, the instrument on the upper right. That blue highlighted thing.
I've never heard the term food baby used so literally.
Just take a guess where it's gonna be at.
Oh, found it.
Incise down, quick, cut through the center. Yeah.
Does it just grow out?
No, you cut into it, so like it's available. Like you.
Okay, we'll use Powell procedure. Drain first.
Insert the drain into the tumor. Now you drain the cytoplasm. It'll continue to ooze out if we don't do anything. So excise with the. So pretty much follow the. You want to cut all the yellow dots.
I don't know. I've played games like this before.
God, now you need to drain it again. Now excise the tumor.
Like...
I feel like... Dude, do you think we could find an, PS Vita?
No.
Emulator?
Probably not. You could try, but...
Because I was going to say we could do Danganronpa as well.
Let's do Prison Girls.
Okay, grab a membrane with the forceps.
Oh, just perfectly square membrane.
Now let's affix. Antibiotic gel over the membrane. Well, it's synthetic.
Still. made of protein, so there's no chance it will be.
Are you
rejected.
sure?
This guy's gonna come back with like super.
Give
cancer.
it a gentle massage.
This guy's gonna come back with like super cancer.
I love how it's like massage the guys.
Isn't there stuff in between, like the innards and the fucking skin
like ribs
and muscles?
and muscles? Okay, just fucking
Oh, he'll live.
suture the incision. Christ, you fucked up. But that was good, apparently.
No, apparently barely any fucking anything. Apparently using almost no stitching is good.
Now put the fucking bandage over it. God.
Maybe if he
Cool.
didn't. Maybe he wouldn't have cancer if he didn't swallow his cigarette butts. However, that.
You can relax now, Dr. Styles. The operation
38 health.
is complete. Successful. This one took you like 2 minutes.
Maybe if you stop smoking, you won't have tumors.
Fuck off. There are ways you can get tumors other than
I
that.
don't know.
Like you can.
I just can't fault the patient for anything else because I don't want to stay out of the sun, asshole. I don't know.
Like-
Drinking too much just kills your liver, maybe your kidneys. I don't know. Value accuracy over speed? No. No, we don't.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Just
Do you-
remember,
do you
the patient's
remember-
safety always comes first.
Do you remember when I stabbed the first guy? Because I remembered the movie Saw. Yeah. I really value accuracy over speed.
Hell yeah, you value accuracy and speed. And by speed, I mean the slang for drugs. Speaking of, did you have to take that CDC survey?
Center for Disease Control?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the CDC fucking came into my 6th hour on Tuesday, and
What do you have for 6? Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot what you had. I don't know. I forgot. We discussed this before. Getting better every day. Keep up the good work.
but yeah, so, like, anyways, we fucking, the CDC comes in, it's like these 2 short people, and they're like, alright, we're gonna administer a test, and we'll give you, like, 35 minutes, and nobody can walk around or talk to each other about the test while we're in the room. And, of course, like, once you leave, you can talk about whatever the fuck you want on the test, but, like, the CDC can't hear it, otherwise they get fired. But, yeah, so, like...
The CDC, the government department known for its top secret operations.
Yeah.
When they want to kill a disease, they obviously strap to a table and waterboard it.
Yeah, they're like, hey, so, take this survey, and it's like, it's literally like a bunch of questions. It's like, well, okay, it started off, it's like, how old are you? What is your sex? And I'm like,
Oh, fuck. I think being
Like,
the Center for Disease Control, I think they mean, what are you biologically?
yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure you mean assigned, so I'm just gonna answer that way. And then later on, there's the questions of, okay, how much sex have you been having? Like what?
All of it.
Like, who do you bang? Do you bang dudes, chicks, both? And I'm like, I've really only been with one person who I've actually had sex with, but, and then, yeah, after that, it's like, what is your sexual orientation? And I'm like,
Fuck. Did you just write,
well, it was like, straight, gay or lesbian,
did they have
bisexual, not sure.
Did
So
they
I
have-
was like, I don't know!
Did they have an other category? Can you have next time, you should have suggested, can you have a please explain?
Other, please explain.
That would be a 5-page essay.
Right. Just like, other, please explain. Genitalia and
it
gender
started when-
identity don't match?
You see-
Question mark?
The confusion started when I was 12, and it just continued on. It's just continued on.
And I just gradually get more confused as time goes on.
You're like the fucking doctor's age. Just as time goes on, it just gets confusing, and we'd like to stop talking about it, but the more confusing it gets, the more entertaining it is to talk about on a to a microphone that this will probably get cut out because we haven't been playing for the last.
Alright, just fucking keep clicking.
Since my husband's been relocated to a different office, I don't care.
But yeah, like, along with that survey...
Yes.
Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah. Okay, so along with that survey, like, it was, going through and, it had, like, sections. Like, it would be like, this section's about, like, about you, like, assign gender, age, grade, level, height, weight, which I actually realized I put 5'7". I'm actually 5'8". I don't know why I put 5'7".
Believe you.
I was like, alright. But yeah, and then, like, it's like going through and it's like,
Who's taller, you or Jeremy?
fuck, I don't know.
Probably you.
Probably. But yeah. So like it's like it goes from one category where it's like, have you ever had any suicidal thoughts? Have you had suicidal thoughts in the last 12 months? How many times have you attempted suicide? And I'm like, what? Holy shit, just all of a sudden it's like
This got dark.
it's like, do you ever feel like you don't want to do anything? And I'm like, all the time. And then it's like, how often have you attempted suicide in the last 12 months? And I'm like, never. Oh my god.
Do you remember when that show Barney was on TV? When you were watching that, did you ever want to fuck your TV?
Yeah. And then after that, it was like asking a bunch of questions about, okay, do you smoke pot? Have you ever smoked pot? How often do you smoke pot? And I'm like, no, never smoked weed. I'm like, I don't actually know what weed looks like. I've never been around.
What?
I've never actually been exposed to marijuana.
Have
just
you
like
never
those
seen
shitty,
a picture of it?
just those shitty like clip art pictures.
Those are pretty accurate.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, then I kind of know what weed looks like.
I've
then.
been to California, trust me, I can tell you that's pretty accurate.
Alright, just keep fucking clicking through. Oh my
I'll
god.
be leaving a Hope Hospital effective immediately.
And, yeah, so like after that, they like it jumped to like, how many potatoes do you eat in a day? And I was like, what? And then it was like, how much sex have you had? And I'm
How
like,
much sex have you had with potatoes?
no, we were talking about this, and I'm like, the motto: sex, drugs, potatoes. And
Fuck
then,
rock and roll.
and then yeah, like, the videography teacher just looks over at us and is like, what?
I
And
know.
like Alex and I are laughing
Mary.
and like high-fiving.